So picture this. You're in class. You get a missed call from your partner. You respond as soon as you can, thinking it could be an emergency or something. It's not. He's found a wonderful vintage stereo for you. It's only 15 bucks. It's a steal. You have to say yes. You send him the money and he gets it for you. Easy. Simple. You have a new stereo. Happy ending, right? Except it starts talking. That's not from the TV. The TV's paused. It's still connected to the TV and the sound comes out when it's playing, but it's picking up this dude's ham radio signal. That's not supposed to happen. You immediately reach out to your partner, freaking out. Send him a video of it, because he knows more about this stuff than you do. He doesn't have an answer. That's not good. So, there's whole online communities about this, right? They probably have an answer. So you immediately post on the ham radio subreddit, thinking, well, it's probably some guy's ham radio, a bit too overpowered, or my radio's not grounded in the right way. And they're communicating, and it's terrifying, and it sounds like it's haunted. They're not a lot of help. And so the next thing you do is you try to post onto vintage Facebook groups who collect vintage stereos. They know more about stereos, might not know about the ham issue, but... And again, other than multiple comments about joking that it's haunted or what drugs am I on, there are some useful ones. But they recommended reaching out to a local person who would know more. So you go deep diving and you find the Idaho Society of Radio Amateurs, which is the local ham radio club. You find the leader after a little bit of stalking and finding his personal phone number. It's fine. His name's Rich. He's a great guy. You call him. Tell him your story. He, again, doesn't believe you and thinks you're playing a trick until you send him different video proof because it starts happening again.
MSC had a balcony offer up for...
You just need my little barefoot radio, 170, Boise, Idaho.
At this point, you're just not watching TV in your living room because the radio starts talking anytime you turn it on. But after that video that you sent him, he knows for sure it's not ham radio. Because of the call sign the guy is doing, because of the way it's talking, because my radio wouldn't be transmitting on those signals. I don't know. I don't know a lot about this. Rich knows a lot about this. So he thinks it's a man with a rogue CB radio. And you're like, cool, that's great. That solves what is it, but not who is it and why is it. So what do you do now with that huge chunk of mystery solved? You make a project video. You use this for an affinity space video. You are too scared to ever turn this thing back on, but you don't want to sell it because then what if it happens to someone else? So you really do have to find the rogue CB radio guy, but you can't do that yet because you're too scared to turn this on to get more information. But you have a new connection with a fun new community, and even if, they didn't believe you at first, it was a fun story, and it's worth the $15 you spent, and you may never ever turn it back on again.